Okay, so today I decided to take a walk in New Atlantis before heading back to the lodge to go to sleep. Kids were playing surprisingly at nighttime, and people were just going about their night, you know? It was peaceful, it was really nice. Until I saw a woman, maybe older than she in her 70s basically. I decided to sit down and talk to her. I don't know, something just drawn me to her.
No one is born good or evil. Every day you take a step in one of those directions.
What brings you out here?
Just enjoying the view. These days, my favorite thing to do is sit and listen. The wind, the trees, they all have their own language. Sometimes they even sing.
Can you tell me about your life?
I'm close to 80 years old, so I will spare you the long version. To put it simply, I lived, and I loved. And really, does a person need anything else?
Okay, well, life's okay, but I can do with a few more credits, know what I mean?
Couldn't we all? But I think you'll find that a few more credits will not make you happy. A lot of credits, maybe. But only because it gives you the time to find what really makes you happy.
If you like, I can help you with any task.
Oh, it just so happens I need a letter delivered to my pen pal in Sidonia. Pay is in advance. 1,000 credit.
Why trust this letter to a stranger?
What is a stranger except a friend you haven't met? Besides, there's something about you that I like. And I've always trusted my gut.
Okay, who's the pen pal?
Her name is Hattie. She used to live in the apartment I live in now. I used to get all her packages because she never bothered to change her address. One day I tracked her down and sent her a letter. She sent one back. And from then on, we just never stopped responding.
Alright, I'll help you, Zawadi.
Bless you, child. I believe you'll find Hattie at the community center in Sidonia. Just hand her the letter. She'll know who it's from.
So now, we gotta go ahead and get to Sidonia. So I gotta get to the spaceport, or more like I gotta take the transport, I gotta get to the spaceport, then I gotta fly to Sidonia to find this pen pal, Hattie. So let's go find her. Montage coming up, by the way. I don't know what's coming up. You'll see.
Good evening.
We finally made it to Sidonia. I do not know what I just said, but we finally made it to Sidonia, and now I'm gonna go inside. But before I do that, I'm gonna invade somebody's privacy. Sorry, Zawadi, I decided to read your letter. You knew I was gonna read it, it's okay. Anyway, my friend, it was over 20 years ago when I received the first of many letters addressed to you. It was clear you were my apartment's previous tenant, but not knowing who you were or where you moved to, I kept your things in a box, the letters anyway. The packages, the banquets of roses, the furnitures, those I had to make space for. With every delivery, I began to piece together this odd and wonderful existence of yours, and imagined our lives running parallel, always at a distance, but side by side. It was only when naval officers stepped to my door and spoke the words, "No mother wants to hear," that I realized I needed to seek you out. When I finally did locate your address, I did not know how to deliver that news. It was one of the hardest things I have ever done in my life. I'm just adding sentences at this point. Yet you responded to my words with such love and gratitude that it brought me to tears. We have been friends ever since. 20 years and countless letters later, I am once again struggling to find the right words. I guess I'll just have to come out and say it. This will be my last letter to you. I am at a point in my life where I am counting the weeks. Soon there will be days, and I do not want you to think I left you alone. Damn! There's another part to it, but we're just gonna skip to meeting Hattie. Come on, let's go.
Friends. 20 years ago, I moved to Sidonia on a whim. Never thought I'd stay for as long as I have.
Zawadi asked me to deliver this letter to you.
Still doing things by hand, huh? I keep telling her she needs to act her age, not the stone one. But some people think being difficult builds character. Oh well. Let's see what she wrote. Oh no. I hope this doesn't mean...
You look like you've seen a ghost.
No, not quite. But the way this reads, I don't have much time. I need to go see her. If she's really on death's door, then this could be my only chance. Thank you for bringing me this.
Hope nothing bad happens today.
Caitlin, shut the fuck!
You really had me going there for a second. All this talk about death and dying, and here you are, not looking a day over 60.
My friend, clearly those years on Mars have not been good for your eyesight.
I'm a miner. I can't see unless I'm peering through a cloud of dust.
You'll get used to the sun. Trust me, it won't bite.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I miss Martian booze.
I can't believe Hattie's here. And she looks so youthful. Thank you for delivering that letter to Hattie. You don't need my advice. You're alive. And you've survived everything that comes with that title. Which is to say, you are an achievement. A gift. Never forget that. It's fine, child. Just as a shadow cannot exist without light, death is merely proof that a person has lived. I lived a life in 3 parts. The first was full of discovery. The second, contemplation. And now comes the 3rd act, where I will finally rest. Blessed child, your time is too valuable for someone like me. You only have so many minutes in your life. Guard them fiercely. Give them sparingly. But when you meet someone who truly matters, then do not be frugal. Yes, and the doctors tell me I don't have long. But even so, I feel it. Not in my bones, as people are wont to say. I feel it in my heart. A feeling of contentment. Completion. Like you're about to swipe the last page on a good book, turn off the lights, and go to bed. I am glad you brought my friend here to wish me good night. Peace be with you.
So that is the end of the quest. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it's not perfect, but you know what? I enjoyed making this. I enjoyed putting together this, and I'm gonna get better at it. I'm gonna get better, but you know, I was like, I gotta get something out. I gotta keep this momentum going while I still have a chance. And with that being said, my friends, I'll see you in space.